There we go. TA Fans Club live stream. Weekly stuff, guys. Weekly stuff. How you guys doing? Patch Guitar is in the chat, so we got at least one TA Fans Club member in the chat. So, you know, that's good. That's good enough for me to, you know, start the stream and talk about stuff. So we're gonna look at what Bitcoin is doing, what some altcoins are doing. Are we gonna dump out of that side, outside of this falling wedge or not? That's the question, guys. That's the question for tonight. We're gonna see if that's gonna happen or not. As you can see here, we are below all of the moving averages on the daily time frame. Below 10, 20, 50 on the weekly time frame. Below 10 and 20 on the monthly time frame. And on the 4-hourly time frame, we are holding support, guys. We are holding support up here. The question is if this support is gonna hold. And I said if we fall through the support on the downside down here, we still got something like 6 minutes left until this 4-hourly close. So we're gonna see if this is gonna actually close below this level down here. If we close below this level down here, where is it? 38,400 give or take. If we manage to close below that, that's gonna be you know, bad stuff. But right now it looks like we are holding this level, holding above this level as well. Down here we are below it, but right now we are above the level. We are trying to hold the level over here. You can see right now, very nice move towards the upside. So if we don't dump in the next 7 minutes towards downside below this level up here, all good and dandy, guys, all good and dandy. This Verboot, hello man, how you doing? Welcome to the chat, MTF Fans Club live stream. So we're gonna check out what's happening with Bitcoin. This is the most interesting part of Bitcoin right now. Where is it? Over here, that's happening right now. Couple of minutes left, 6 minutes left on this move. So we're gonna see. There is good chance that this is some kind of bottom, guys. There is good chance this is some kind of bottom, and we just might, you know, break through towards the upside, because we've been holding this 20 and 10 moving average right now for 12 hours. So it's pretty decent support so far, right? But unfortunately, on the bigger time frames, we are still in the falling wedge below the moving averages. So not much is happening. Technically, not much is happening. And we are also below this very major support level. I would say it's up there. I would say the major support level is up here at 39.5 right now, give or take. So you know, would like to see us go back above 39.5. That would be very nice. That would be very nice. But nothing is decided so far. Nothing is decided so far. The stock market right now is having a pullback towards the upside. This is Dow Jones. It's still in, technically it's still in red. It's still in red, and it's down minus 0.2% in the red, but it's having a little pullback. It's having to, you know, it start on the downside today, but right now it's pulling a little bit back up there. It's still below major support levels. It's still below major support line, you know, moving average and so forth. But it can definitely, you know, as long as, you know, these daily moving averages are very, very important, and as long as we are something like this not being crushed by the moving averages on the downside, I think there is still, you know, probability to just, you know, zigzag sideways up here, zigzag sideways. The question is, will this affect Bitcoin and altcoins or not? The central plan is in the chat. What's up? Hey man, how you doing? What's up? Not much. By the way, the central plant, what is the main fruit or vegetable you have in your garden? Because you love gardening, right? So I'm wondering, what is the main fruit or vegetable in there? The central plan has a YouTube page or YouTube channel, Central Plant. You see here, Central Plant, 3K viewers. This is the guy, guys. This is the guy. This is the Central Plant. Chill guy. And you can see here, the reason he's called the Central Plant is because he likes plants.
Hallo allemaal, goedemorgen, goedemiddag of goedenavond, wanneer door de stuwing. And
I don't know what you say, man, but I know you like plants, but what is the, like, you know, the biggest plant or...
Hallo allemaal en leuk dat jullie weer kijken.
Look at that, man.
Overschat eigenlijk.
Look how nice it is, man. Look how nice. He likes gardening, man. He likes gardening. So if you like gardening, this is the guy to watch, guys. This is the guy to watch. When was the last video, man? 3 weeks ago. Yeah, once a month. You know, that should be sufficient. 3 digits. Hi, birdie. Hi, how you doing, man? How you doing? So yeah. S&P 500 as well, not doing that all that well. We are having this pullback towards upside up here. Nice, you know, trying to hold this very important level of support. How long we're gonna hold the support? That's the question, because it's only in the 4-hourly time frame. So on the daily time frame, we are still holding. You know, we can definitely have a nice move up here towards the upside, but the downtrend is still intact towards the downside. Like you can see here, we can see this on the 4-hourly time frame. This downtrend over here is still intact, so you know, we can definitely move some kind of 20 moving average up here and then get rejected, and we'll still be in the same downtrend. So nothing has changed on the S&P 500. The pullbacks are normal. The same thing goes with Bitcoin. 2 minutes left on Bitcoin right now. Let's go to 5-minute chart, see how this is actually playing out. Will we in the next 2 minutes dump down, you know, BART up here? I don't know how you draw the BART, but will we BART? That's the question. That's the question. And it doesn't look like we are BARTing. It looks like we are going towards upside. Still got 1 minute and 27 seconds left for this to close. I don't think we're gonna close below the support down here at 10-20 moving average. So this already right now looks sufficient enough to give us some kind of hopium that we might bounce towards upside. But you know, on the 4-hourly time frame, this 50 moving average acting as resistance, 10 and 20 acting as support right now. This over here is trading area right now. People are you know, trying to figure out whether we are going to break towards upside or we're going to break towards downside, where we bleed back down to the support area on the downside. So that's at least what I'm expecting, or I'm not expecting, I'm looking at that, because I'm not expecting that much. It's all kinds, mainly leaves, leafy greens, herbs, perennial hardy plants, all kind of berries, 50 to 100 kinds, species of plants in total. Wow, that's a lot, man. Planting mostly different cherry tomatoes and small cucumber this summer. Wow, that's huge, man. That's huge. That's not just a small plant. So you're making a living off of that, or what are you doing? Like, is it just a hobby on the side? Hobby? You're just making, you know, food for yourself, or is this a company that you know you are selling vegetables and stuff like that? Also, very important question: is it ecological or ecological or whatever the name is right now? Not right now, but you know, the name. So yeah, this looks like right now we got something like, yeah, there we go. We gotta close above the 10-20 moving average. The support is definitely holding right now. This gives me, you know, hopium that this is gonna break above the resistance up here. This is the resistance line. If we manage to break up above this resistance up here, you also see that we are technically in an still an uptrend up here. I'm not quite sure whether this is, or this is the option. I think this is the option. So we are technically still in an uptrend up here on the small time frames, you know, but there is definitely, as long as we are not breaking below the support down here, there is definitely a hopium this can just, you know, continue up here and break these levels up here. Right now, this is the last 4-hourly candle before the daily close as well. Last 4-hourly candle before the daily close as well. So this candle over here will close in the next 4 hours as well. So we're gonna see whether we get, you know, a small rejection by the 10 moving average or not. DXY hit the top here on 103.92, broke on the downside, trying to get back up again. We are still calling top 103. Nothing has changed. You can see here. It can definitely go all the way up as far as, if this is some kind of a move, it can go up to 104, 105 up here, maybe even up here. But, and that will be the top. Oftentimes that happens. Sometimes just does this up here and continues on the downside. Other times it goes even higher before it actually breaks. But as long as it doesn't get above this trend line back here again, this needs to correct on the downside. This needs to correct on the downside. So although we are keeping some, you know, high, you know, tops up here, resistance up there, although we are doing that, we can definitely break this and create a new high up here towards upside, and this can go as far as 104. But you know, when you're looking at the daily time frame and stuff like that over here, you're seeing that it just needs to correct on the downside. It just needs to correct on the downside. So that might be a very good thing for both crypto and the stock market in the short term if this pulls back towards the downside. So the XY looks a little bit, you know, on the downside. Stocks markets are sitting on support, even breaking the support on the downside. You can see down here it's even breaking the support downside. Let's go to the monthly time frame, see how monthly is looking down here. Let's clean up everything and start over again. So monthly time frame had this very nice trend up here. Maybe the monthly time frame is still keeping the trend. Maybe this is the line. So maybe the reason we are not dumping big time is because we are still holding the trend, right? Top up here, some kind of bottom, some kind of bottom. It might be a nice line. It might be a nice line. Let's see bigger time frames up here. Yeah, it's not holding this one. See how this looks on the weekly time frame. Maybe we are breaking, maybe. It's so close, it's so close. So yeah, maybe just kind of waiting for to break these levels on the downside down here, right? Maybe just doing that. But we already closed on the local bottom down here, below the local, but we didn't actually do that. This on the Dow Jones, this is the bottom down here. So we are still above 32.8. Sorry, 32.8. We're still above that. How about the S&P 500? S&P 500 did close below the bottom down here, so it's already looking bad. Nasdaq, I think this is the one. This one also as well closed below the support on the downside last week, and right now it's technically we are in a steep downtrend. Some of these indexes are not yet broken the support levels, but eventually they should break the support levels, because right now it does not seem to be any kind of bottom playing in. We got the bullish divergence up here, so some move towards upside might happen. For example, on Nasdaq up here, the move that can happen could be this move all the way up to some kind of 14,000 up here, right? That can happen. This is on the Nasdaq, so this move can happen. Let's see ESP 500 up here, how this is looking. Let's just clean up everything up here nicely. So if you get any kind of move towards upside, I would assume right now, let's check down on the downside. Do we have divergence on the downside as well? I think we gotta zoom in pretty tightly. Yeah, we got divergence as well on the RSI down here. So the move that we can get is all the way up to some kind of resistance at 4,400. So this move, so this DXY going towards downside might affect, in the short term, the indexes towards the upside, and we are right now looking at this downtrend over here. That means that the resistance is at the line, at the trend line up here, right? The trend line. So maybe it does something like this up here and then drops. And then it drops on exactly on, where is it? November, 22nd November. Maybe it goes something like here, and November it drops down, right? Maybe it does that, maybe it does that. And Dow Jones right now, let's check out Dow Jones as well. Top, I'm not quite sure is this one or this one up here, but let's see this on monthly time frame. I think it's this one up here. Let's see daily. There's a engulfing candle, so it's not. I think it might be this one up here though, because this engulfing candle. So it may be something like this up here. So if you get any kind of move in the stock market, we might go all the way up to some kind of 34,000 up here again. Because stock markets does move very slow, guys. It's especially indexes, they move very slow. You cannot expect this go, if when it starts dumping, the dump like Bitcoin or crypto dumping, within a couple of months it's over. This is gonna take a long while. So these moves right now over here, it can persist. It can definitely persist for a long time. June, July, August, something like that. Like it can take a while before we actually dump on the downside. But we are a little bit extended from the moving averages right now. So some kind of consolidation here before the move toward the downside can definitely happen. No gonna exit until XRP hits $5. Buticulars, there you go, this Entreplan, you're already getting new fan members. You should start, plant fans club, or gardening fans club. Gardening fans club. Yeah, you should start one of those. That would be good for you. Dogecoin right now back at 13, but Dogecoin does look bad, unfortunately. You can see these, moving averages. You can see that we had a big pump up here, then right back down below all of the, we went, as soon as we went below this 50 moving average down here, we dumped on the downside, right? We dumped on the downside big time, but we managed to recall right back again. But you can see here that the price is still being pushed down, and right now we went through the moving averages. We tried to go back up here, we retested this up here, and right now we're just kind of consolidating this area down here. Let's see this on the small time frames up here. Maybe something like this. Maybe there is some kind of triangle forming over here on the small time frames that, you know, on the bigger time frame, it should be looking something like this, right? Give or take. Very nice touches on the downside. So right now, I think he just, you know, consolidate here before either break towards upside or downside, but it does look more, especially if you look at it on a daily time frame, it does look more it's gonna break towards upside than towards downside, because there is major resistance. On the upside, it needs to pump like big time, hard towards the upside to get above certain levels up here. But you know, these moving averages, 10, 20, 50, 100 moving average, all in one spot up here on the daily time frame. Very important level of resistance right now. Very important level of resistance. So we can, you know, if Dogecoin is any kind of indicator for what Bitcoin is gonna do, we might expect Bitcoin to, you know, tumble down towards downside. Now, while we're at it, let's check out Shiba, for example. Up here, you see also Shiba is losing the support on the downside on here. Let's you know, change the lines a little bit up here. These are very nice lines, and you can see here that Shiba actually lost the support. Very strong support, very nice touch, very strong support, very nice touch, very strong support, and right now we went through that. So this over here, what's happening right now is consolidation pattern before more downside. Now if Doge and Shiba is some kind of indicator of what's going to happen on Bitcoin, we are expecting more down move, because this doesn't look good at all. For example, on Shiba over here, you can see here, although Shiba did hit some kind of 30 levels down here, so it's right now it's consolidating. So you're gonna see how this actually plays in the long term. Now let's go to the weekly time frame of Shiba Inu and see how this actually is. Shiba Inu right now crossing the zero line on the weekly, which is not quite good stuff. We managed to hold the support. Did we manage to? No, yeah, we did manage to hold the support last week. So on the weekly time frame, we managed to hold this bottom support down here. Did we manage to hold this one as well? Let's zoom in. Yeah, we held both of these horizontal supports. Unfortunately, we fell through the 50 moving average on Shiba down here. You can see the Shiba. So we lost the moving average of 50, but we're still holding this support. And right now we are falling below both of these supports. And you can see this on the daily time frame down here. We're trying to get back up again, but we are failing to get back above the support levels up here at the top. The trend line, we lost the 50 moving average on the weekly. We lost a lot of stuff right now. So this is right now consolidating up here. Most likely outcome out of this is some kind of down move. So let's zoom in on this part over here and see if you can draw any kind of pattern up here. I think it's the same pattern that right now the Dogecoin has. There is definitely some kind of you know, resistance line up here, but it should go something like this up here. I think this is more legit line. This is too steep. I don't know if you can call it like this. It's too steep. It's only 2 touches. I hate this. This doesn't look good at all. Maybe something like this, but if something like this, then it should be something up here. Let me remove the moving averages for a second up here and see how this actually looks. Give or take, maybe something like this. Too many lines. It lost the support. That's the most important thing. It lost the support down here. Lost the support. Very important level of support level. It lost the support level. So Shiba Inu and Dogecoin already lost support level. Edward is in the chat. To the moon. Big like. Thanks, man. Appreciate that. Go for it. Seeing plants grow is the best. Is the best. I'm doing it for myself, and it's more ecological than you can imagine. All organic plus. Ooh, that's nice. That's nice, man. But if you're doing that, you know, because here's the thing: when it comes to ecological, organic, you know, ecological and organic plants, right? The thing is, people are willing to pay a lot more than normal price, you know. So if you're saying selling strawberries, you know, you can sell them for let's just say a number, I don't know, $5, whatever, right? $5. Now, if the strawberries is from your country, maybe you can sell it for like $6, $7, right? Now, if it's organic, maybe you can sell it for $10. And here comes the, you know, big stuff. If you make a nice package, you can sell it for like $15, you know. So there is a huge amount of money you actually make, you know, profits by selling nicely packaged organic stuff in very expensive stores. Remember that. So, you know, if you ever want to do that, remember packaging is the 50% of the how how you of the goods, oh my god, of the goods. Packaging is like 50%. Packaging, Vanalesva, good evening, man. How you doing? Welcome to the chat, man. Welcome to the chat. Cardano right now, not the best look up here. This is a daily time frame, still falling down. It had this one downtrend up here that couldn't break. Let's see what's happening right now. The secondary downtrend up here. And down here, what can we see? Can we say this is the downtrend? We could say that, but we could also say that this is the downtrend as well. Let's get more data up here. It looks like you already fell through that. Like if you use this line over here, it already fell through. Right now trying to climb but failing to climb back inside this, whatever kind of wedge this is. It's quite a crappy wedge, but this cannot be it. This cannot be it. So it must be something up here. And I think it already broke through the downside. Right now trying to climb back inside the wedge up here and just getting pushed on the downside. So not the best look for Cardano, not the best look for Cardano. Fail resistance, all kinds of lines, guys. Let's zoom in a little bit up here to the weekly time frame. I'll see that on the weekly time frame. I haven't checked Cardano up here, but no, we held the support here on Cardano. You can see here we closed above the support level at 0.78, so all good and dandy so far. But we do have right now, as we are breaking this towards downside, we have the price going down and RSI is going towards the upside. Now the MACD is kind of undecisive what it wants to do. Maybe we are creating this double bottom down here. Maybe we are creating this double. That's why I'm saying that this can definitely dump down a little bit more before it actually reversing continues towards the upside. The good thing about Cardano is that you got a 200 moving average on the downside down here. So if it goes down, it can quickly drop very fast and just have a wick towards the upside and reverse the trend. This has been dumping forever. Like there is beside these 2 weeks up here, it just looks so ugly. It just looks so ugly. 76% on the downside. If it continues all the way down to the 200 moving average, that's 83% on the downside, which is quite normal for cryptocurrencies to correct too. I'm fine just home from work. So Cardano is right now creating divergence on the downside. Maybe some kind of a double bottom down be created, but beside that I cannot tell you more on Cardano right now. The trend is still intact, especially this uptrend up here. So if you want any kind of moves towards the upside, the uptrend up here must be broken. Let's see up here, this small time frame. So it looks like there is 2 trends up here, and then the secondary trend is up here. Something like this. But on daily time frame, it should not be this one. On the daily time frame, I think the trend is up here and sideways up here. So I think this is the trend, bigger time trend. So if for any kind of bullishness to happen, this needs to break the trend. And until we break the trend, we are not doing much, right? This looks like some kind of falling wedge that we already fell through, but maybe just having this spring effect towards the upside up here, and then we continue towards that. But you already saw that Doge and Shiba is looking bad. So Cardano is not looking all that good. So maybe, just maybe, this is a telltale sign of what's to come next on Bitcoin. Bitcoin is still above the 10-20 moving average. We got 4 hours left. I'm wondering if this right now, in this 4-hour candle breaks this on the downside, breaks the trend on the downside as well. Will we dump all the way down to the support or not? And that might look like it right now, but we still got 3 hours and 42 minutes left on this last 4-hour candle up here. I Yo, Chadwick, what's up? Bridge Cable's in the chat as well. Bridge Cable, how you doing, man? Welcome to the TF Fans Club live stream. Blockchain backer being simultaneously bear and bull can decipher his last video. What is he saying in his last video? By the way, guys, go to the Decentraplant. If you like the plants, subscribe to him. He's a good guy. We like Decentraplant. What's up, man? What's up? By the way, Decentraplant, next time you make the video, I want you to start the video by saying what's up.
Hallo allemaal, welkom bij weer een aflevering. Hallo.
In the very start, I want to be like, what's up, Decentraplant? You know, and then you can continue in the Dutch.
Hallo allemaal,
Hello, ma. What's up? Doing good. Just came home from work. You? No work for me. Milk, yes, milk. Of course. We got a milk. Okay, let's check out blockchain backer. I understand. Awesome. Yeah, so check out Decentraplant if you're into the plants. You can ask him questions. He can make videos for you, tell you how to plant. I was just talking with my wife outside in the garden. I was telling her how we can, you know, around the lawn we can plant strawberries and berries, different kind of berries, wild strawberries as well. And you know, not to do it like, you know, gardening like, but just, you know, to have it in the edge of the garden, so during summer kids can go around the garden and, you know, pick and eat, you know, some fruit. So I might do that. So last video on the support everywhere, intensity continues. Yeah,
price chart in regards to potential reversals.
A reversal.
We'll take a peek over here at the XRP price chart and talk about the to see have we pulled back down in here, right? You can.
So yeah, it's very nice, very easy to draw the lines, man. Very bullish lines. I get it, you know, very easy. We can do that as well. The only thing you have to do is go to, you know, some, you know, daily time frame up here. You make a very nice, you know, you have to have a room up here, you know, to draw. That's very nice. And then you do like this. Yeah, guys, we have some kind of sport here. You just do like this up here, and you know, it's 100,000. This is very probable outlook. Nah, just kidding, just messing with him.
Could see that Bitcoin in the last, you know, 24-48 hours hit.
So what did I miss? BTC going down. I'm not sure. It's still holding the support. We were here at 10 o'clock 20 minutes ago. It held the support, but right now it's the last 4-hourly candle before the daily close. And if it loses that support and goes a little bit more down, it can just be dumpy day tomorrow. So, you know, we are watching that.
The 702 Fibonacci retracement from where this bottom level
702 Fibonacci retracement, guys. 702 Fibonacci retracement
would have been at in here, and if we would have taken it in reverse, new level, back into retracement, very bottom retracement before it eventually retraced and went all the way back up to its 702. For Bitcoin, that would take out the bottom of the channel. That'd get you down there to about the 618.
Yeah, we also said like
can't, you know, go into the.
We can go below the channel and then get everybody into the panic and then reverse and have this spring towards the upside, right?
Where it broke down from.
Shiba is already done with it. So yeah, but we also said that you know, this support on the downside down here can break, get everybody into some kind of panic mode up here, and just, you know, weak right back up again. That can happen. Why you play him like a fiddle? So now, you know, I don't watch too much blockchain backer, but he does have a nice voice. So I do understand why he has, you know, 251,000 subscribers.
37% from it.
And he does, you know, explain a little bit about what's happening in the markets and stuff like that. So I get why people like watching, you know, blockchain backer.
Its current prices right now. That seems logical to me.
That very nice voice. Unfortunately, I'm not there. But yeah, Bitcoin's down minus 0.05%. Not much is happening. The support we are talking about is down here. It's not this one up here. It's the other yellow line that you can see on the chart right now. Let's zoom in so you can see this a little bit better up here. Down here at 38.4, that's the support line right now, that this 4-hourly candle we do not want to lose. So yeah, 38.4, so this is the level that we do not want to break through on the downside, and if we break through this trend line as well on the 4-hourly time frame, something like this on the downside, close down here, this is more than likely to, you know, end on the support eventually. So, you know, these two supports we do not want to break. We do not want to break. But no one has crystal bubbles. Yeah, nobody has crystal bubbles. Yeah, exactly right. But Beats Baker nailed Beats price follow the fractal from 2018 for whole 5 months. I mean, he could do that. He could do that. I'm not saying that he's wrong. I'm just saying he's using Fibonacci's. So we are gonna get squeezed again. Doesn't look good. And of course, BTC was never around SP final bear market. I don't know what you mean by that, by the way. Let's check out some other coins, guys. Let's check some what's right now on hourly time frame. There is Hex is down -2%, but Zcash is up 2.5%. Let's see how this looks on the daily time frame. So this is the last 24 hours. Hex up a lot, Ape down a lot. Let's check if Ape is still continuing on downside, because we've been following Ape. We called the top very nicely up here. We start calling top at 25. So you can see already we were, you know, calling, you know, the tops. Then we called at 26. Then we called up here at 27.2, and then the last call was up here at 27.6. So, you know, we did kind of mess a little bit on the 25 because it's psychological level, but we did not see the move towards the upside. Then 26 was like, okay, this gotta be the top, but you know, it is the very ending right up here. And after that, you can see what happened towards downside. We went something like I don't know how much right now, almost 50% towards downside after that happened. But the move towards the upside, I think this move towards the upside on Apecoin was initiated by this land sale that was gonna be happening on Beach Ape Yacht Club, whatever it's called, right? Bored Ape Yacht Club. And because you had to have Apecoin to buy the land, so a lot of people need to get the Apecoin, which made the price move towards the upside. A lot of traders saw the price is moving towards the upside, so a lot of traders jumped on the train. Once that happened, a lot of other people that are not traders just looking at the price going towards the upside, so they start FOMOing in. When that happens, you get this parabolic move towards the upside, and eventually this parabolic move, of course, you know, deflates. So right now we are back at some kind of support on the downside. So let's clean a little bit up here and see what's happening down here. There is a very nice support down here on the weekly time frame at 13.9. We are very close to that level right now. You can see here that on the 4-hourly daily time frame we went through the 10 and the 20 moving average, and right now keeping this daily support down here at 14 bucks. We got also one level up here at 14, but this is engulfing candle, so we are not gonna look at that. Yeah, important lines down here as well. This top up here, this daily top up here. So yeah, right now you can see that we are back down at support. So now comes the big question, the $1,000 question: is Apecoin any good? If Apecoin is any good, if it's supposed to continue pumping towards the upside, if this move towards the upside is not initiated but purely by the land sale that was happening on Bored Ape Yacht Club site, the metaverse stuff, you know, the other side, if this is not the only thing that's initiated this pull towards the upside, we should be getting some kind of support around this area up here. If the support kicks in down here, then we might see some kind of move towards the upside. Probably, you know, bullish move should come around, you know, above previous all-time high here at 23 bucks. That's very important. Let's see the weekly time frame. Weekly time frame is at 17. Daily is up at 23. So two important levels of resistance to watch for as well. This one as well up here, 15.9 right now. You know, but the fact that we just, you know, smacked right through everything towards downside kind of tells me that this does look a little bit weak. Yes, we are holding support. There should be some kind of a consolidation down here at the bottom up here. But as long as it doesn't break through this on the downside, I think, you know, we might assume it is at the bottom. It is at the bottom, because, you know, that's what I'm looking at right now. Because if it fails this, you know, you might see again some kind of 11 bucks on the downside down here again, right? That's all the way down here where these previous bottoms are, and who knows if this previous bottom is gonna hold, because we don't have that much trading range on this baby. So this can definitely, you know, just continue dropping on the downside, because the market cap on this thing is pretty huge right now. Let's check the memo line up here. Maybe something like this up here. There is also this trend line. right now that we might hold our support around 12 bucks, depends on when we had it, but around 12 bucks give or take. We start going down, there is, you know, support, trendline support, and this support down here. Breaking all of that towards downside is going to be starting to look like ICP or SLP or whatever these, you know, coins that are, you know, smacking towards downside, new all-time lows all the time. Colleague of mine bought the top of Apecoin. Ooh, that's bad, that's bad. And of course, you need to tell, man, you should have been watching the live stream on TLA, man. when the Apecoin was going parabolic. Breachcap just convinced him he was told to hold it forever and to make him feel better. My entire portfolio down 30%. That's the only thing that gives me confidence right now. 30% is nothing, man. You down nothing yet, man. Try holding, having, you know, hands when you're seeing the dump, 50% dump incoming, and you are already down 50%. Now that's painful. Now to follow the 1 second chart from now on to find the bottom. Yeah, now we need to follow the 1 second chart to find the bottom down here. 1 second chart. Unfortunately, not much is happening on the 1 second chart. Let's go to the 1 hourly and see how this plays out on 1 hourly. What can we actually see? Is this actually, you know, I know you guys like, you know, when price is going towards the upside, so we're gonna look at it a little bit differently up here. And we're gonna draw these big fat lines up here. So there, it looks like the downtrend is still continuing. As soon as this breaks this downtrend line, as soon as we break this downtrend line, there might be nice pump towards the upside. Nice pump towards the upside. So for traders, you know, for people like, you know, to gamble and stuff like that, right? This might be very nice. Very nice trend line up here, somewhere up here. Maybe it's this one up here, give or take. Let's go to the 4 hour. This is 1 hourly time frame. So let's move the moving averages for a second up here. It should be up here. It should be, which one of these? It looks like it's this one up here. So I think Apecoin right now hitting this support after this gigantic move towards downside. It's already down. How much is down from the top up here? It's down 48%. So the move can be quite volatile, and this can definitely, you know, do another 50% towards the upside up here. You know, you got some important levels of support up here. So if you start going up, maybe even up, just up here to, you know, 16, maybe up to 17 levels. Who knows how high it's gonna go? Yeah, the 15 levels, or even it can go all the way up to 18 levels, because nothing goes in straight line down. So this this move towards the upside might be already brewing in right now, and it's getting ready to break the support, break this trend line, and, you know, do a nice move towards the upside. But is it right down? Is it there right now? Let's go to 15-minute chart. Let's go a little bit into this right now. Let's see down here. The trend line should be somewhere up here, maybe something like this up here. So the short term, see this line up here, this short term line. So right now it is looking like it's getting ready to break out. It's getting ready to break out. It's getting ready to break out towards the upside, but not yet, not yet. I'm gonna go long. By the way, guys, TF Fans Club account is at 206 bucks. So all of the super chats that we are getting in for the here on the channel will go into the account of the TF Fans Club. You can see right now it says plus 0%. So plus 0%. So we're gonna try to trade this money, invest the money, buy shit coins, buy meme coins, buy, you know, good coins, not good coins because they are probably, you know, at the billion market cap, but anything below like 50 million market cap is, you know, on the table. And we're gonna try to, you know, raise this money, right? Now, if you get like 200 bucks a month, after like 10 months, that's like 2,000 bucks, right? But during the bull market, there's a lot more super chats than the bear market. Like you see right now, nobody gives a damn about, you know, giving money, because everybody is losing money. So nobody, there is not many people, you know, super chatting. But we're gonna try to pump the number on the super chat. So we're gonna add all of that into the account, and we're gonna also talk about, you know, what we buy and sell. So maybe, just maybe, we're gonna, you know, start trading. So I was thinking like 50% like 50% we invest and hodl, and 50% is like for trading. So trading stuff like this over here, right? And you know, whatever we find, we're gonna do the trades on that and try to, you know, raise money. So if you wanna contribute to the TF Fans Club, you know, account box, you're welcome to do that. But we need to find some kind of let me put it there. Let's make it more round number. $5, one less one. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. $5, we're gonna 1,000x. So thanks for the $5,000, man. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. $5,000 is not small money. $5, but that $5 goes. You know, we're gonna add that every month. At the end of the month, we're gonna add that money to the. We're gonna add that money to the account. So after every month. Demjan, $4. There we go. We are filling up the account box. Earn some wife changing wealth instead of wife changing husband wealth. Yeah, something like that. Something like that. So I'm thinking like we're gonna invest 50% in altcoins. We're gonna hodl. We're gonna have diamond hands through everything. We're just gonna hodl like forever, and then the rest of the $50 we're just gonna trade whatever, right? Missed, was too late. Yeah, it's good enough. It's good enough. Yeah, $4 to 210. Well, right now we up to 215, so it's good. It's good. By the way, yeah, doesn't matter. So that's good. That's good. So that's just sad. 210 is better number than 215 is better. But 215 is better. Yeah, 215 is better. Also, you know, we're gonna talk about that in Telegram and in the TF Fans Club videos as well. But on Telegram there will probably come, you know, trade options and stuff like that. And what we're gonna do with that? Someone make it to 220. I'll trade for you. Spot grow, $10. Yeah, we also have to move the money into exchange. So I'm thinking I'm probably gonna put the money on the Qcoin exchange because I don't trade the Qcoin. I just have affiliate link there. You know, it's really hard to, you know, have separate accounts on Binance or, you know, Coinbase, something like that. You gotta be a whale to get separate, you know, sub accounts. So probably just gonna use Qcoin and trade from them. We cannot trade on DEXs because the fees are gonna kill us. So it gotta be, you know, if it's a DEX, it cannot be Ethereum because the fees are, you know, the fees are more than we have right now in the account. So we cannot do DEXs. We can do Polygon or something like that, right? Phantom, whatever, right? We can do other DEXs that, you know, the fees are, you know, 0.0 something. But we cannot do Ethereum gas fees. It's just not doable. It's just not doable. So we're gonna try over time and see if we can, you know, raise the account, you know. But over here on Apecoin right now, Apecoin is hitting some kind of bottom. It might be a good trade eventually, right? So maybe we should try to, you know, figure it out a little bit more up here. Let's see up here. 1020, we're above 1020, we're moving towards upside. 50 moving. This 50 moving average seems important for some reason, so it should go something like this up here, maybe all the way up there. Let's remove all the lines because we are. And let's invert the chart because, you know, we like to look chart going up and not down. It's so much easier, and you know, people are much more used to, you know, watching the chart. It's so much easier to draw the lines eventually, you know. See here, you can already draw the lines. It's so much easier to see what's happening once you invert the chart. So this looks like it did break the you know, the downtrend on this 10-minute chart, guys. This 10-minute chart. So it did break the downtrend up here. Did break the downtrend. Right now it's getting pushed on the downside. Pushed on the downside. Why can you draw? Getting pushed on the downside. I think if we break this bottom down here at 1475, I think if we break, you know, at 1475, we might see a move to 50 moving average up here, and if we get above that, we might see some kind of right, because it just did have, you know, very nasty long move towards downside. Now this is the last trend. Now let's see down here. Yeah, so this trend over here can be broken, and then the resistance should be on the bigger trend up here. Where is it? God, it's VIX are important. And not quite sure about this one. Let's see up here. Let's zoom in a little bit up here, because this trend can be broken, but there are two very important trends up here. Number one, this is the one. Maybe it's going all the way down there. Nah, it needs to hit these levels. Something like this. You can see 50 moving average up here, so we can definitely have a nice move towards the upside here. And if you start, you know, climbing above these moving averages and continue towards the upside, then there is this trend over here got broken. We see that, but this trend up here did not get broken. That's at 50 moving average, and this trend over here got broken as well. So I think these are the lines. So here's how this is gonna play out, the way I see it up here. So we got this trend that we are breaking right now, and if it starts moving towards the upside up here, we might see one of these resistance line up here, because we are right up here. So this is the I will project up here somewhere. This is the, you know, area where it might find a resistance. So up here somewhere. That's the resistance area. So some kind of trade up here from the bottom up here all the way up there. How much is that right now? That's like 10% towards the upside. Do you guys think we should do leverage? I'll trade spot for $10. Do you guys think we should do leverage with the bucks, or just, you know, spot trading? Because spot trading is so easy. But I was thinking like 2-3 X's should be fine. Nothing crazy like 10x or 20x or 50x, right? But like 2x, like what's the chance, you know, it's gonna dump 50% on us? Like, what's the chance for that? Like 2-3x is fine. 2-3x is fine. So we're gonna probably, you know, trade on futures. So we're gonna see that. So let's go into some big time frame up here, and you can see how this actually looks right now. Also, this 10 moving average will act as a little bit of resistance on the way, because it is, you know, been pushing us down. So it's important to break this as well. See 4 hourly. Yeah, 10 moving average up here. What for amount to purchase? You choose the leverage. Great, everything below 5x. Yeah, everything below 5x. But we're not gonna do it right now, because you know, I haven't transferred the money yet, and you know, set everything up. So you know, we're gonna do that eventually. We're gonna do that eventually. So that's what we're gonna do with the money. That's what again. So all the super chats, guys, all the super chats goes to the account, and we're gonna trade that account. We're gonna trade that account. So the super chat is fine. How is Bitcoin doing right now? Still 4 hourly up here, sitting on the support, still 38.4. Still haven't broken that daily time frame. It's not doing much. I don't think you want to fall below 38.1 down here on the daily time frame. Now that would be bad for the price, I think, because here we fell through the support, right back up again, right? We fell through the support, right back up again. So you know, if you go back through the support over here, that's gonna be bad. So I think we gotta wait a little bit up here to see what's actually gonna happen. But 38.4 right now is the important level, guys. Right now Bitcoin is not doing much. Apecoin, you saw Doge and Shiba, that looking bad. Hex is right now, you know, pulling back. We're not gonna talk about Hex. Ape might be hitting some kind of bottom. Other coins, a lot of other coins are just in pure red on my charts up here on my watch list. So I'm gonna keep on watching Bitcoin, what Bitcoin is doing, how it's performing, and so forth, so forth. Something special happens, there will be emergency live stream. A lot of coins are on viral support, right? Yeah, a lot of coins are on viral support, so that's why we think this might actually break towards up. There is one thing I wanted to check out. I did not check out when I was driving the car. I was thinking about this. You know, even when you drive the car, you're thinking in the charts. You're thinking like the charts. So there is one thing I wanted to look at. Let's remove these moving averages up here a little bit. So the thing that I want to look at is just before. First, you have some kind of downtrend. Then accumulation, and then you have this falling wedge that goes down to the support and then bounce back up. Now down here, this part over here, you see how we created some kind of, you know, inverse head and shoulders, then break down and start going down. There was some kind of falling wedge up here, went up to the support, and then bounced back up again. And then slowly started climbing, and as soon as it went above this line, it exploded towards the upside. The question right now that I have over here, let me check that out because I haven't checked this out. So we got some kind of important support on the upside. Right up here we got some kind of important support. So we went kind of sideways up here, went to that, and right now bleeding on downside with this falling wedge towards the support. So if we can manage to get up out of this, right up here, or even with this spring effect towards downside up, any kind of up is gonna good. If you see this start going towards the upside up here, if you see this going towards the upside up here, we come up here, it's gonna be denial phase. Okay guys, it's gonna be denial phase, but there is a big chance it's just gonna play out like the last time and just bounce right back up again. So we need to be sure this doesn't happen, or if it does happen, we want to be sure that we are buying down here. So right now what's happening down here at the bottom is very, very important. Very, very important, right? Very, very important. That's why we need to watch these moves that's happening right now on the chart up here, because this can actually be the thing you said, bridge cap. A lot of coins are on vital support right now. They are on vital support. Some coins have broken these vital support. Some coins look like they're gonna dump further. Bitcoin might have a nice spring towards downside. There is a lot of things that says that we can have a major move towards downside, which will create panic and fear in the market, and that might just pump us towards the upside. Because I remember back here, we gotta go way back. When I'm bleeding towards the downside down here, there was all kinds of talks of bigger moves towards downside. But guys, your very own TLA made a video back here. I'm gonna show you the video. I'm gonna show you the video, guys. Let's just make this a little bit thicker up here. Maybe a little bit up there. There we go. Nah. Doesn't matter. So these are private videos, whatever. You can see, guys, I've been making video before. Listen, this started 19. Sell it, 7,000, 8,000. The line support. This is a very fun one. I don't know if you guys know who this guy is. Do you know who guys? Do you guys know who this guy is? Let's check this out.
Strong buy, moving higher. Understand? Only the American scammers, they are downgrading. Strong buy, long term.
Strong buy, long term.
Strong buy, moving higher.
Higher. Oh my god, this guy is great. This guy is called Alex Vieira. He has a YouTube channel. I'll show you. And Alex Vieira, something like this, right? Not this guy. Bitcoin, maybe, I don't know. Not this. This guy, Alex Vieira. So he's got 2.53k subscribers, and he makes videos. Nobody watches his videos beside me. 28 views, 26, 25 views. He's shilling his AI trading bot, but I'm not watching his videos because of the bot or because of his insane TA. I'm trying to learn a little bit about mindset that he has, because his mindset is like a lot different than what you're gonna hear on CBNC or from some of these rich guys and so forth. And you already guys know that I like the guys that are not totally mainstream. So I like watching this guy, listening to what he has to say, because there is lessons to be learned. So do check the guy out. This is a freebie for you guys. But I want to show you another video up here. Moving averages. Where is it? Where is 9,000 for you need this indicate out? think I showed this before, but you know, this is when we had like 50 subscribers. 50. More back. How far back do we have to go, man? No, that's too far. 6 months, right? I'm not going to check out. Yeah, I think it's a little bit back up here. There we go. Bull run in 8 days, guys. Bull run in 8 days. So this is called bull run in 8 days. I'm going to show you the video. Hi guys, how you doing? We're going to look at the technical analysis. Purple trend line as well. See here on the side, I've been, you know, writing. Can you make this bigger? I've been writing wedges, moving averages, volume. I was doing Fibonacci's back then. I'm sorry guys, I was doing Fibonacci's back then. Fibonacci, MACD, and everything was pointing right now that and I don't think we're gonna do that quite yet. So and if we do, then we get a lower bounce of it. It's like 50-50, okay? So we're going to say so volume was going down, consolidating. The MACD was crossing towards the upside.
Not quite sure. Okay.
Downside.
Set your buys. You can just wait.
See, buy what? But this was done on 4th February 2019. So 4th February. Let's do it like this. Fourth February 2019. Go. That's right over here. That's the day I made the video, right? 4th February. That's down here. Oh, this 4-hourly time frame. Wait. We gotta go to daily time frame. Daily time frame. There we go. This candle up here. So in 8 days, we're gonna have bull run, right? After this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So after 4 days after I made the video, we start. Why? Because we had this very nice falling wedge up here. Very nice falling wedge, you know, and everything was looking bullish. We had the, you know, falling wedge, we had the moving averages working. We are below the moving averages, but you know, they were working for us and so forth, and everything was looking set up to make this move towards the upside. So oftentimes you will hit some kind of bottom, you'll go back to this, you know, bottom. This is a different scenario than what we have right now. We went down and then we bled on downside and then started this move towards the upside, right? Start this move towards the upside. And up here, I'm thinking it might play out a little bit the same, because we had this very gigantic move towards the upside and then consolidated, went a little bit up, and right now having this falling wedge on the downside. Now this falling wedge is going back exactly to where this bottom is, right? And the question is right now, if we break this towards the upside, are we gonna get this very nice move towards the upside where we slowly climb back to the resistance and then break the resistance towards the upside, right? So that might be happening, right? So we need to be following what's happening on Bitcoin, guys. It's very important right now to follow Bitcoin and see. Right now you see we are falling below 38.4. We are falling below the 10 and 20 moving average, but we still got something like 3 hours left, 3 hours and 8 minutes left for this to, you know, recover. But if we go through the 10 and 20 moving average and close below this trend line down here, then we might see some kind of, you know, bottom getting hit again. And you know, even if we go through the bottom down here on the downside, I'm still looking at this, you know, spring effect that might actually push us towards the upside. There has to be you know, certain moments to. There has to be something very, very bearish for me to see, you know, 23, 24, 25. So something, once we break this, if we fail to get back up here, that would be the telltale sign that we are going back to 23 levels. But right now everything is saying that this you know, spring towards downside might happen. But this is a very important moment for Bitcoin right now. So we are following it, you know, 4 hour by 4 hour. And hopefully this you know, manages to either get up there, bounces down, and right back up there again, right? So we are following this very, very closely and to see what how this is actually gonna play out. Very important to follow. That sounds good and all, but can you say it in blockchain backer's voice? Fear isn't big enough yet. One more dump. You think one more dump? I think fear is okay. I don't see going past 30. That might be right. This is a tough time, and for holders it might be one more big dump to cleanse the market of the ones who are non-believers. We're gonna see. We are, of course, everybody knows we are at the bottom. Some people are saying that we are even below the bottom. There is the weekly trend line that is very important, that we are not close to that yet, so you know we still got time. It's only if you start breaking this, you know, monthly trend line down here. That's all the way down at 35,000. So we can definitely, you know, blast through the down here, go to this monthly resistance, and then, you know, skyrocket towards the upside. That can definitely happen. Definitely in the books for that to happen. So you know there is always probability of that. So we're gonna see. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna leave you with that. That's been over 1 hour live stream, TF Fans Club live stream, of course. Hope you enjoyed that. We're gonna do another TL Fans Club live stream next week. So hopefully this stuff will be a little bit more green and you will be requesting coins. That said, we're also gonna, you know, start trading with the TF Fans Club account and try to get this 206 bucks, something like 1000x. Until next time, guys, take care and do watch what's happening on the Bitcoin right now. This wedge is hugely important. There's two things you have to remember. If we start breaking towards the upside, this might be a very nice rally to some kind of at least in the first move, at least the first move up to something like 41.5. That's the first move. But overall it can go all the way up to some kind of resistance here at 46, 48 level if it starts breaking certain resistance towards the upside. So the move, although it doesn't look that much, it might slowly start climbing very you know, to very high levels. So we need to watch this move because this move might be very important. On the other side, if the move towards the upside right now does not come and goes down, you have to avoid getting into the panic and fear. Especially on the big moves, you have to avoid getting panic and fear. And for anytime it drops big time towards downside, there is always firstly some kind of, you know, ricochet, some kind of, you know, bounce back up again to retest this wedge, because this wedge needs to be retested up here. So if you get some kind of big dump down here, there is a retest first. But do not panic, because there just might be very nice opportunity for this to be some kind of spring towards the upside, right? So if in case we go down, do not panic. In case we go up, do follow it, because it can just, you know, slowly start climbing towards above certain very important resistance levels. And if it doesn't, you know, it's you know, easier to sell at some kind of tops than you know, at the bottoms. Anyways, guys, that's it for today. We're gonna end it with, of course, our favorite song. Where is the song? The song needs to be found. By the way, guys, everybody who's not a member can now speak in the chat. If you want to say something, you're welcome to do so. It's just a second up here. Where is it? There we go. Stop button is there. There we go. And of course, we're gonna end it with the most important song. Hopefully this is the good song, guys. Hopefully this is the good song. Hopefully this song is not Doge Daddy effect song. You know, every time you play Doge Daddy, it reverses the price. You being around, kill a lot of moonboys, suddenly pretty quiet, but you are being consistent this whole time. We're gonna see, we're gonna see. We change with the wind. We change with the wind. Sophie is back in the chat. S. Nima. Nami. Still on my 30x long. Oh man, that might play out very nicely. Juice, Louis, Nate Spurs, yo, how you doing, man? Sputin, sharing the love from London. Thanks guys for watching the channel as well. Even though you're not here fan stuff, I do appreciate guys. Aidin, Mayat, and everybody else. That's it, guys. Thanks for stopping by. We're gonna do another live stream tomorrow at 9 AM Central Time, Bitcoin Daily, so be there or be square. Thanks for the hopium. Hopium is good. Hopium is always good. She Nolan, man. How you doing, man? That's it, guys. I'm gonna continue drinking my milk, maybe playing some games or some stuff like that. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but you know, I think I'm just gonna relax a little bit. There you go, guys. There you go. See you around, guys. Bye bye.
The NASDAQ